Good morning, Hive fans. Randy Ingersoll here. Okay, there's not. Good morning, Hive fans. Randy Ingersoll here with another Play Hive Like a Champion live stream from the 2021 Hive Online World Championship at BoardSpace. Exciting game schedule for today. Game 4 between Eucalyx and Loizz. I have full trust in both of these players, so there's no time delay this morning, so our chat and video should be timed together. This is game 4. Loizz won the first 2. Eucalyx came back to win game 3. 4-game match, so all Loizz has to do this morning is a draw or a victory to move on to the quarterfinals. Previous champion Eucalyx needs a victory to force tie breaks. And I understand due to timing, they probably will schedule tie breaks for a different time. So we should have only one game this morning. Welcome to the live stream. We're glad to have you today. Should be an exciting game. Of course, it's going to be a hot summer day here in Florida. It's the first week in August. Both of these players, however, are in winter climes. Luis Ribeiro is from Brazil, and Christian Sperling is in Australia, both down under. So the lobby's open. They're greeting one another. We've already got a couple of players lined up in the lobby to watch. Industus and Tomokine. That's Claudio and Andres. Also two great players here to watch this morning. Of course, for them, it's a more reasonable hour. It's right here. It's 6 o'clock in the morning for me. I got up just a little tad earlier. In fact, if I'm not careful, my alarm's going to go off in about 15 minutes, and you'll probably hear that. That's my normal time for getting up in the morning. So Claudio is going to be watching as well. Welcome, Claudio. Let's go back up here and get the lobby. I've got the lobby open on screen, so let's scroll back up here. And I didn't go on to look, but Loizz is taking the white pieces, it looks like. So Eucalyx will be playing black in a must-win game for him. So we'll see how my mentor, in fact, a lot of players' mentors, one of the very early top players in the world. He's been playing in every world championship since the second one back in 2008. So out of the 32 players that were in the tournament this year, Loizz, Christian, and I are the 3 that have been playing Hive the longest. And Loizz is an interesting story. And on my way to the 2011 championship, I defeated Loizz in the single elimination rounds. And shortly thereafter, Loizz quit playing for a while because of the white-black unbalance created by the ladybug and the mosquito. But once the pill bug was brought in and achieved that balance again, Loizz has come back, has been playing regularly the last few years. We're very happy that he's back in the Hive community playing regularly because he is one of the top players. So it should be very exciting. The winner here will move on to play Stepanzo. That's Stepan Opelev. So we've got two matches in the round of 16 still underway. This one, and then Quadlibet and Bee's Knees are tied at 1.5. Quadlibet has his handful. He's 3 times world champion up against a newcomer, Bee's Knees, who has played exceptionally well, winning the last game to tie it up at a 1.5 games apiece. In the quarterfinals, we have Zimaru will be playing Gandak. Doobie is playing Frasco 92. Chigi is waiting for the winner of the Quadlibet Bee's Knees match, and Stepanzo is waiting for the winner of this match. And I should be live streaming as often as I can throughout the course of the summer. Hopefully, they play more games at a reasonable hour and not in the middle of the night or real early in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning for me is not too bad, but earlier in the week, a couple of the European players played morning their time, which was like 3 o'clock in the morning my time. I was up and watching, but in no shape to live stream. So right currently, it's just me and you, Claudio. Hopefully, people will be joining as they get up and around, and the match has started. Give me a minute here while I get some things set up. A lot of moves have been coming in, so we'll try to get caught up as quickly as we can. Loizz opened with the Pillbug. Eucalyx followed with the Ladybug. Queen and Mosquito. Oops. I don't know why it all of a sudden just jumps forward like that, but here we go. Loizz has already got his Mosquito in place and possibly starting with his Beetle attack. Welcome. We're up to 3 concurrent viewers. Make sure you drop a little note in the chat to let me know who you are, and if you're here for the first time, welcome. So let's get over here and get the match set up on my review board so I can comment on the match as we're going along. Of course, the timing in this match, in this game today, is +10. We'll try to keep an eye out on the time to see if either of these players get into any kind of a time trouble. So Loizz did open with the Mosquito and getting a Beetle attack in early. And we'll see how Christian responds to that. he elects to play a control game and let the white beetle climb up. That's an interesting choice. We will see how that turns out. Of course, probably one of the reasons why he's doing that is because he's got a defending mosquito in play. He doesn't have his pill bug out yet, and he does have a beetle in play that can, in just 2 moves, get up and over and qualify for the win by covering Loizz's pill bug. Of course, that's one of the scenarios when you play your pill bug early. If your opponent can get a beetle or a mosquito atop the hive from their original starting position, then it's a lot closer to get to that pill bug. And of course, by advancing the white beetle, what that does is that allows the mosquito to climb up. And then if the black beetle moves, the black mosquito may not have beetle power. And so Christian, and I just realized I don't need that. Get the screen a little bit bigger. And let's turn off the track mice. Oh, I put a spider instead of a mosquito. Sorry, guys. And so Loizz qualifies for the win first by getting the mosquito up. So we're already only 5-6 minutes in, up to turn 16, and we've had a lot of excitement so far. Loizz already has his mosquito atop the black queen. And of course, we're threatening a direct drop spot here. And so Christian counters that by pinning the beetle and stopping the direct drop. Now, it will be interesting to see what will transgress here. Because right now, Christian does not have his pill bug in play. I'm going to guess that more than likely, Loizz is going to bring his last ant in, get it into an attacking position, threatening to pin either the beetle or the mosquito. And of course, if the black mosquito climbs up atop the white mosquito, then that will give 2 drop spots for the black pill bug as well. Oh, there goes my alarm. This is my normal time for getting up. Well, I should say my normal time for my first alarm. I actually have 3 alarms depending on how tired I am in the morning. So as I expected, Loizz brought in his second ant. The danger right now for Christian is if the white ant, well, no, that's not necessarily, because if the mosquito climbs up, then there is a spawn point here for the pill bug. So if Christian's going to play an attacking game, he might, let's see, but if he moves if he attacks with the beetle, then he could pin, and at that point there's no spawn points for the pill bug. Okay, a lot transpired there very quickly. The white ant came in, the black mosquito recovered the white mosquito, and then the white ant attacked. So now Christian is in a dangerous position here. May not be able to easily get the pill bug in place. I'm going to guess that Christian is probably going to spawn another ant. You don't necessarily want to spawn it on this ant, because then shifting over will free the white beetle. But nope, Christian doesn't do that. He elects to advance forward with his beetle. So maybe he's going to be playing a counter-attacking game very early. Yes, that would have been my concern. Not getting that third black ant in play is what happens if white places another beetle. So Eucalyx has elected to walk a tightrope this morning, allowing the white beetles and the white mosquito early access to his queen. We'll see how this is going to turn out. Does Eucalyx leave the beetle in place to defend against the white beetle? Does he move forward, continue his attack? Yes, he does. He likes to move forward to continue his attack. And very quickly, the white beetle attacks as well. Of course, one of the big advantages of having the ladybug as a defensive starting piece is her ability to switch from defense to offense in these tight end type of positions. So it'll be interesting to see whether Loizz moves his beetle forward to cover the ladybug or not. And we still do not have the black pill bug in play. And already 4 kill spots around the black queen are filled. And the black queen is covered. So we'll see if Christian's idea here is going to work or not. He continues without the pill bug, plays another ant. He must feel confident that he can defend. So I am going to guess that Loizz is going to play a bug in this position here. Either a spider or a grasshopper will have a line of attack to the setup spot here. And that's what he did. He played a grasshopper there. Now that's an interesting scenario here. Might be a way that black could get the pill bug in. If black plays the pill bug here, the white grasshopper jumps over, it could become a proximity pill bug by moving to that spot. So it might be a way of getting the black pill bug into place. Unless, of course, Christian is intent on playing an attacking game. Thinking that he can hold off the white attack with a quick counterattack. Of course, if the black ant elects to pin the grasshopper, then white just brings in another ant. And he did just as I thought he might, playing the pill bug. Not quite a proximity pill bug yet. A proximity pill bug, by definition, is when you're point to point with your queen, you control two spots. Right now, the pill bug only controls the one spot. But if the grasshopper does jump over, then shifting over to here gets him a proximity pill bug. And of course, that keeps the third black ant available to defend if white elects to bring in another attacking piece. So it's exciting so far in this game. Both players have qualified for the win already. Black has covered the white pill bug, and white has covered the black queen. Up to 5 viewers, welcome. Hive fans this morning, make sure you drop me a note. Let me know who you are, where you're from, if this is your first visit to a live stream or not. We're up to 6. Thanks for joining me. We've got an exciting match going on. Game 4, Eucalyx versus Loizz. Must win for Eucalyx. So Christian just played the pill bug. No doubt looking to get the proximity pill bug moved over to here. Good morning, Steve Chow. Welcome. Okay. I was wondering if Loizz might have done something like placing the ladybug here before jumping in with the grasshopper, but he elected to go ahead and jump with the grasshopper. Now, of course, Loizz has some options depending on what Eucalyx elects to do. The white beetle could climb up. It does remove a kill spot, but it does help keep the pill bug under control. He could move out and actually cover the pill bug if need be. Or he could go ahead with continuing with his attack. Black does have, with the one final kill spot here, he could attack that spot with a grasshopper. He could attack that spot with a ladybug from multiple directions. Or if he brought an ant in, an ant currently has an angle of attack to there. That would force Black to do something like, for example, placing a block by self-pinning the black ant here. A little feint there by Loizz, looking to cover the black ant. Maybe that was just a feint after all. So as quite often happens in a game like this, the player that initially attacks, if that attack fails, usually the defender will be able to counterattack and win. So let's do a bug count here. Let's see, white has 3, 4, 5, 6 bugs in reserve, as does black. Welcome, Simon. It is Loizz 2, Eucalyx 1. So this is a must-win game for Eucalyx. And based on the conversation they've had in the board space tournament page, Eucalyx probably does not have time to play any more than one game this morning. So if Loizz draws or wins, the match ends. If Eucalyx wins and ties it at 2 games apiece, then the match will continue probably sometime next week. So Loizz does climb up atop the black ant. And there goes my second alarm. This is the time I actually usually get up in the morning. My 6:15 alarm usually is just a drag me out of sleep, and then my 6:30 alarm is when I actually get up. So I'm up about 45 minutes early this morning, not too bad. Didn't want to miss this great match between two of my longest Hive playing buddies. Okay, very interesting. By moving the beetle up, it allowed a spawn point here, which now, of course, when white attacks either one of these spawn points, either one of these kill spots, I'm sorry, it will free the black ladybug, which can immediately switch from defense to attack. But what that does is it removes the black ant number 1 as a potential attacker. Because if this kill spot is filled before the white ant is controlled, the white ant would be free. So does black take time to pin the white ant? Does black have time to pin the white ant? And of course the black pill bug is in play as well as a proximity pill bug, controlling both the ant and the grasshopper. Of course the grasshopper right now is pinned. Okay. Eucalyx is looking possibly to play a spider, which would anchor the black ant in play and allow the white beetle to move forward. To either get into attacking position or possibly cover the black pill bug. Of course, if the white beetle covers the black pill bug, yes, it does neutralize the pill bug, but it also takes the beetle out of a good attacking spot. Maybe he's not going to do that. We're up to 8 viewers. Welcome, everyone. I appreciate it this morning. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. So, Loizz does elect to use the spider to anchor down that black ant. And I would think that Eucalyx now is going to continue with attacking bugs. He could place a spider somewhere like here that could then move to there. He could place a grasshopper here, which has an angle of attack to there. The danger, of course, if he decides to place a beetle here, is that will self-pins the ant, at least temporarily, which takes that ant out of commission as a defender. Now let's see, if he places the ant here, this white ant, the white ant could, in theory, pin it, but he elects to go ahead and attack. So black has 3 kill spots to fill. Good morning, Enrique. Enrique, of course, is one of the co-authors of the Hive puzzle book. We appreciate all the time and effort that you put into that book. It really is an added benefit for all of us, and better yet, it's free. If you haven't yet joined our Discord server, I think I have a link to the Discord server in the description below. And of course, if you go to Board Game Geek and do a little bit of searching there, you'll find the link as well to the free puzzle book. So let's see what Eucalyx was thinking here when he attacked with the ant. He still has three spots to fill. Okay. See, this is very interesting because Loizz is playing some control here, shutting down the black ladybug. Removes that ladybug as a defender. And so now let's see if black, in theory, has a quick count of 5. He has to place a bug to move to here, place a bug to move to here. That's 4, and then the black beetle can take the kill shot. That's 5. White has 3 kill spots to fill, has 2 bugs available. So would have to bring in a bug, except for the fact that the black pill bug is in place. So white could bring in a bug and bring it to there as 2, 3, 4, except for a couple things. One is when this beetle attacks the pill bug, then can warp a white attacker away. So this is a very, very complex counting situation. We'll see how well previous world champion Eucalyx has done in his counting, whether his allowing white to so quickly get beetles atop the hive is going to be of benefit or not. Very exciting. So white's quick count would be 1 to place a bug, 2 to move it into attacking position, 3, and then for the setup, and 4 to take the kill shot. Black's quick count is 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. So just on a quick count, white is 1 tempo ahead, except for the fact that the black pill bug is in play. And if white wastes tempo to move forward to try to neutralize the black pill bug, that could create an issue. So let's say, for example, let's say that white plays an ant, black attacks, white plays the ant to there, and then white attacks. Then the pill bug moves the great. So Niles asks, who benefits the most if a ring is formed? That's a very good question. And at this spot, it is hard to say. Actually, it's not hard to say as I look at it, because oh, they're playing very, very quickly here. While I was looking at Neil's, the quick answer was initially it would have been white benefiting because the possibility of the white ant being free, but the black grasshopper jumped over and stopped that from happening. So we are well, things happen very quickly here. Trying to get caught up. Now, of course, if it's a draw, Loizz wins the match. So Christian has to win. So right now, Christian is threatening because he has a quick count of 2. Ant to here, beetle to take the kill shot. Yes, there was definitely going to be a ring at some point. So Eucalyx has set up a very good defensive position here with the proximity pill bug, because if this beetle attacks, it frees the ladybug, because right now, okay, he's got to play a little bit of defense. But it sure looks like Christian counterattack might work. Because he's got 2 grasshoppers. Christian needs to attack this spot here. He can do that with a grasshopper. The only problem is it is a very volatile endgame, Simon, definitely. Because if Christian attacks with a grasshopper, it virtually forces Loizz to go on the defensive, because if he lets that grasshopper get to here, even if he covers the beetle, this ladybug will now be free at some point. Of course, however, although he could bring the grasshopper to here and attack that spot, or he could bring the grasshopper to here to attack that spot. That's probably a better attacking spot for Christian, because it leaves the ant potentially available if he has to do an emergency defense of some sort. And I like it when I think of moves and then the players play them. Knowing Christian and Loizz, neither of them are watching the live stream. That's why I wasn't concerned about a 2-minute delay this morning. And sure enough, that's what Christian does. And of course, you cannot defend with the spider, because that frees the ant. Loizz' only defense Yep, if I had to say, I think that Christian has pulled this one out. He only has 2 kill spots to fill. He's got a beetle in place to take the final kill shot. The only defense against the beetle taking the final kill shot is the white beetle moving up, which then potentially frees the ladybug. The queens are just far enough away that we're not in threat of a draw. So this should end up in a victory one way or the other. And Christian still has his pill bug in play. So if we go through this, it's going to be a very, very tight one. Might be better off instead playing the spider there and then moving the spider to here. That leaves the grasshopper in as a final attacker. I'll do this so everybody can see. Oh, you can't see. Yes, the black beetle is covering the white pill bug. And if you're not familiar with how board space keeps track of the bugs, the initial bug is placed horizontally. That's bug 1. And then it shifts 60 degrees this way for bug 2, 60 degrees this way for bug 3. Morning, Jean-Baptiste. Bonjour. Ça va? Enrique says, if white beetle 2 moves to cover black beetle 1, which most likely happen as soon as Christian fills, Black mosquito can drop to, oh, yeah, that could very well. We have agreement between Enrique and Jean-Baptiste. And we've had a little bit of action here. Let's see. White has played another defending. Let's get back to here. Okay, that's good. Yep, I think that you are right, because when the white beetle moves forward, you're right. The black ladybug, the black mosquito does drop down, and there's not enough kill spots filled around the black queen. So let me see if I can get my review board caught up here. Very interesting. Now, if the black ladybug, I'm sorry, the black mosquito drops down, it could be covered by, I'm going to make sure my review board is up to date. So if white moves forward, and black has some defenders. Christian is playing it very slow here. Very conservatively. I think you're right. I think you're right, guys. I think it is forced, because if the black mosquito jumps down, the white mosquito covers it, the black ant creates the fill, and nothing can stop the ladybug. And I completely forgot that black still has a grasshopper in reserve. And finally, Christian comes down with the mosquito. Wow, this was a very complex ending. Good game, Christian. Be interesting to go back and review this game. Christian was playing very, very conservatively. I think he could have made that mosquito move a lot earlier. Don't you think so, Enrique? Let me turn on the... So Loizz has resigned. Excellent game, Christian. At the very beginning, I had some doubts as to whether Christian would be able to defend. He allowed the white beetle to get up so early. It was amazing. Good defense, Christian. So Eucalyx in the chat box says, as I said in the scheduled chat, it's getting late for him. Of course, he's halfway around the world in Australia. So I don't think they're going to be playing the tiebreakers this evening. So keep an eye on the tournament page and the calendar page to see when they schedule their tie breaks. Their tie breaks should go very, very quickly. So it will be very interesting. So it's 2 games apiece in this exciting round of 16 here in the 2021 Hive Online World Championship. So Christian says, unfortunately, I'd like to ask to play the next games at another date, so we'll wait to see when they schedule their tie breaks. Should be an exciting time. Hopefully it's at a time and date that I'll be able to live stream. Louise says, we schedule for next week. Today is holiday in my city, and I'm going to drink some beers before lunch. So enjoy your holiday, Louise, whatever that might be. Okay, Simon asked, what are the rules for tie breaks? Tie breaks are played in 2-game matches, two-game pairs. You have to be ahead at the end of 2 games. So if each player wins a game, or if both end in a draw, then there's 2 more games added. The first 2 games have a time limit of +5. The next 2 have a time limit of +3, then +3, and then the rest of them have a +1. So it gets very exciting in those very, very quick time frames. So that should be exciting. Eucalyx says, thanks for the exciting game today. Congratulations, Christian, on tying the match. So we'll keep you up to date as to when the next tie breaks are scheduled. Let's take a quick look at the schedule. The other round of 16 is Quadlibet versus Bee's Knees. I haven't checked the tournament page this morning to see if that's been scheduled yet, but it hasn't yet been scheduled as of this morning. And then that match, of course, is tied at 1.5 points apiece. And then we have 2 quarterfinal matches that are paired up but haven't been scheduled yet. That's Doobie versus Frasco and Zimaru versus Gandak. So thanks again for watching, everybody. As always, there's a link to purchase my book. I think all of you that I know of that are on the live stream have already purchased the book. But there's also a link if you want to make a small cash contribution to my channel at the Buy Me a Coffee page, a link down below as well. And if you take a look at the introductory page or the exit page, you'll see that I'm beginning to list those people that have contributed. So I appreciate everybody. You're welcome, Jean-Baptiste, and we appreciate what your addition to the community. One thing I like about the Hive community, it seems that even though we are competitive, we all want to win. We're all willing to help one another. Jean-Baptiste, of course, is the developer of the Android app for Hive, and Enrique Cedano has been joining this morning. He's one of the co-authors with Christian Sperling, one of the players in the match today, of the Hive Puzzle Book Volume 1. Of course, we're all looking for Volume 2 to come out as well. So thanks again for watching. I'm going to switch over right now to... Oops, no thunderstorm alert. Hit the wrong button. I have my buttons here, and I keep forgetting which one is which. So, thanks again for watching. Until next time, this is Randy Ingersoll signing off. And take a look. Don't forget to keep an eye out for my supporters as listed on the exit page. Until next time, keep on watching for when the next live stream will happen.